Hello. Today we will talk about new part of dam deadly failures. There are more than 57,000 large dams worldwide. There are more than 300 major dams, giants which meet one of a number of criteria on height at least 150 meters, dam volume and reservoir volume. Do you know that a dam is like a live bomb that can detonate at any time? Yes, there are many extremely dangerous dams all over the world, and in case of collapse, these huge dams can destroy whole cities. The Blvd Dam disaster occurred on the 25th of January 2019, unleashing a tidal wave of waste and mud that engulfed homes, businesses, and residents in its path. 270 people died as a result of the collapse, of whom 259 were officially confirmed dead and 11 others reported as missing, whose bodies had not been found. It was one of the deadliest mining accidents in Brazilian history. For years, all of the elements of a potential disaster had been present, but warning signs had been ignored. The dam is owned by Vale, the same company that was involved in the 2015 Mariana Dam disaster. What caused the dam to fail? Dam 1 failed by flow, static, liquefaction. Liquefaction is a process by which materials such as sand lose their strength and stiffness and behave more like a liquid. The material in Dam 1 showed sudden and significant strength loss and became a heavy liquid that flowed downstream at high speed. It also lacked any concrete or metal to keep its contents contained. Instead, the dam relied on the lake of mud to keep itself contained. The 2021 Chimooli disaster began on the 7th of February. Top of an hydroelectric power dam, also known as Rishi Ganga project, was completely washed off following a glacier burst in the Chimooli district. The massive slide caused when a wedge of 27 million cubic meters of rock carrying a steep hanging glacier broke off a ridge in the Himalayan mountain range, led to the destruction of 2 hydropower generating facilities and left over 200 people dead or missing. Experts say one possibility is that massive ice blocks broke off the glacier Nanda Devi due to a temperature rise, releasing a huge amount of water. That could have caused avalanches, bringing down rocks and mud. Experts say an avalanche could also have hit a glacial lake that then burst. Another possibility is that an avalanche or landslide may have dammed the river for some time, causing it to burst out after the water level rose. The Ituango Dam is a hydroelectric power plant located in the province of Antioquia, Colombia. In May 2018, there were concerns about the stability of the dam, took steps to lower the water level in the reservoir behind the dam. Despite these efforts, the dam suffered a partial collapse on May 28, 2018, causing significant damage in surrounding infrastructure. The collapse resulted in the evacuation of thousands of people living downstream from the dam and caused severe flooding in the region. The cause of the collapse is still under investigation, but it is believed to be related to issues with structure spillway. However, there have been several theories and reports about what may have led to the incident. One theory is that the collapse was caused by an increase in water levels in the reservoir behind hydroelectric power plant, which may have put too much pressure on the dam structure. This theory is supported by the fact that operators EPM had been trying to lower the water level in the reservoir in the days leading up to the collapse. Another one is that the collapse was due to the lack of monitoring and maintenance over the years. It is likely that a combination of factors contributed to the collapse, and the exact cause will not be known until the investigation is completed. The repair of the dam is ongoing, and it's expected to be fully operational by 2023. On September 11, 2022, a dam at South Africa's abandoned Jagersfontein diamond mine collapsed like Blvd Dam in 2019 and released a watery mixture of mining waste known as tailings. Video shows moment of the dam burst. As the water receded, it left behind white and tan deposits. The lightest areas in this image are likely dried tailings and mud. Notice that the banks of the process Sprate appear wider after being eroded and damaged by the flood. According to news reports, the flood destroyed more than 160 homes, killed at least 3 persons and hundreds of animals, and damaged more than 26 square kilometers, 10 square miles, of grazing land. Helicopter footage shows the degree of devastation wrought by a burst dam wall on the town of Jägersfontein in the Free State. The Jägersfontein Dam stretched for about 1.5 kilometers. There are over 100 massive hydroelectric power plants that are at least 10 times larger than this. That is why dams are so dangerous to humans. The final part of the video is the most horrific in world history. The 1975 Banqiao Dam failure was the collapse of the Banqiao Dam and 61 other dams in Henan, China, as a result of Typhoon Nina in August 1975. The dam failure resulted in the third deadliest flood in history, inundating around 30 cities and counties covering 12,000 square kilometers, with an estimated death toll ranging between 26,000 and 240,000. Due to flooding further down the valley, workers were instructed not to release too much water from the Banqiao Dam. After the first day, however, communication lines were disrupted, forcing workers to guess what they should do. The 3 storms filled the 2 decameters reservoirs to capacity. As a result, the excess runoff exceeded the rate at which the dams could release water. To begin, at midnight, the Shimantan Dam reservoir on the Hong River collapsed due to water rising 40 centimeters above the dam's crest. Its 120 million cubic meters of water were emptied in 5 hours. The Banqiao Dam on the Ru River crested shortly after 1 a.m. Some brave souls attempted to work in the storm to save the embankment, but their efforts were in vain. The dam's walls collapsed, unleashing 600 million cubic meters of water behind the 6-meter-high and 12-kilometer-wide walls like a dragon, sending water rushing through dozens of dams downstream. By the end of the night, 62 dams had failed, killing 26,000 people. The disease quickly spread. The death toll would rise to between 171,000 and 230,000, making it the worst energy disaster in history, as well as the worst structural failure in history. So, which dam is the world's most dangerous? Mosul Dam is Iraq's largest dam. It generates hydroelectricity and supplies water for downstream irrigation. At full capacity, the structure holds approximately 11.1 cubic kilometers of water and provides electricity to Mosul's 1.7 million residents. The collapse of the Mosul Dam will be worse than a nuclear bomb, threatening millions of people. What is the dam's main problem? The structure is built on top of a layer of gypsum and anhydride, which don't hold up well against water, so the dam could fail if not properly maintained. Engineers have been using a technique known as grouting to fill holes under the dam since it was built in 1986, but when ISIL, also known as ISIS, took control of the dam in 2014, the grouting ceased, only to resume after government forces recaptured it. Growing instability concerns due to the previous control of the dam by ISIL and poor security led the Iraq government to award a €273 million contract to the Italian company Trevi S.p.A. in 2016 to grout and stabilize the dam's foundation and to rehabilitate other key infrastructure on the dam. In July 2018, a contract extension was negotiated for an additional €89 million for a total contract amount of €363 million. The contract covers repairs to the dam, and the Italian government plans to send 450 additional troops to provide security at the dam site. In 2022, the scheme was awarded the Outstanding Project Award by the Deep Foundations Institute. Thank you guys for watching. We are back after a 2-year long break. Don't forget to subscribe. A new interesting video is on its way.